Most beginner watercolor artists do not quit because they lack talent. They quit because they don't understand what's happening on the paper. When I started out, I always wondered, why is my painting looking flat, muddy, and lifeless? And there were no answers. No one explained the fundamentals clearly. And I realized that beginners don't need complicated tutorials, they need clarity. Painting with watercolors can be intimidating, let alone painting seascapes, movement in water, flow, and calmness and reflections. I am glad you chose this challenge. I'm glad you're here with me to change all of that in the next 5 days. In this challenge, I'm going to teach you the foundations of watercolor that will change the way you paint with watercolors for the rest of your life. We're going to learn contrast, tonal values, depth, and water control in detail. We're not painting any random pictures, we are building skills. You don't need fancy supplies and a studio space. All you need is paints, paper, and 20 minutes of your time. The 20 minutes of time for the next 5 days is going to change the way you're going to paint with watercolors for the rest of your life. These 20 minutes every day is going to make you fall in love with watercolor once again. As you can see, I don't have a giant studio. I'm working out of my bedroom, and this is my cart, which is very portable. I keep moving and switching in rooms. It has all my supplies in one space. I work out of a small table. Let me just show that to you. I have a very small table to go alongside the cart, and this is movable too, and a few paper and my supplies set up for the challenge, and it's as easy as this. You don't need too much. You only need a corner that can spark your creativity. You don't need more space. You just need a dedicated corner. Over the next 5 days, this is what you can expect. Each morning, the first email goes out at 5 a.m. PST with the link to the video tutorial, and later in the day, the second email will go out with the details of the giveaway winner and sponsor highlights. So please move my email to the inbox so that it doesn't get lost in the promotions or the spam. Second thing I would suggest is take some time out, watch the video, sit and then paint. Take time to paint. Do not watch it from the sidelines, because the improvement and the growth comes from actually painting and not just watching. Expect a few hiccups along the way. These are not mistakes, they are lessons that will lead to growth in your watercolor journey. I encourage you to reflect on what worked and what didn't, and what you learned, because this will help you gain clarity and confidence in your painting journey. You will also find a setup guide linked below and also in your email. Make sure you bookmark the challenge dashboard so that you can find all of the tutorials and all the guide and supply details in one place, and you don't have to look all over the place. I will be adding each day's videos to the dashboard as we cross that milestone. And don't forget to share your work on the Facebook group. It is more joyful and joyous when we paint together and paint along. Each day we will paint from a reference. So there will be a reference picture that will go along with the tutorial, and we will paint one element from that reference, not necessarily the entire reference. And at the end of the challenge, we will bring all those elements together to paint one seascape that reflects everything that you've learned over the 5 days. I cannot wait to start painting with you. So see you tomorrow.